anti-Semitism. Let's keep watching what's going on in the genocide world. Unfortunately, and says live updates, Al Jazeera live updates, the Gaza genocide dossier on Al Jazeera. Israel kills at least 30 people in Gaza as siege of Noor continues. Israeli bombing of Nuseirat kills 9 and 7 killed in Beit Hanun as northern strip completely cut off. By Niels Adler, December 29. 2 days for Happy Halloween. No, New Year. Yeah, 2 days for New Year. This article is by Niels Adler, and we have the summary from the genocide. Medical sources tell Al Jazeera that Israeli attacks have killed at least 30 people today, including 9 in Beit Hanun or Hanan in northern Gaza and 7 in Nuseirat in central Gaza. An Israeli attack on the upper floor of Al-Wafa hospital in Gaza City has killed at least 7 people and wounded others, some critically, according to Gaza's civil defense. Al Jazeera's Hind Kodari reports that a fifth baby has died from hypothermia in 6 days in the strip. International aid groups call on Israel to immediately release Dr. Hussam Abu Safia, the director of Kamal Adwan Hospital, who was arrested during Friday's attack on the facility. Israel's war on Gaza has killed at least 45,484 Palestinians and wounded 108,090 since October 7, 2023, more than one year and 3 months ago. At least 1,139 people were killed in Israel during the Hamas-led attacks that day, and more than 200 were taken captive. A minute ago, Sunday, December 29, who is Hussam Abu Safia, director of Key Gaza Hospital, detained by Israel. Probably is a regular medic, a regular doctor, a regular physician. Concerns are rising about the safety of the director of one of the last partially functioning hospitals in northern Gaza after the Israeli military detained him. Hussam Abu Safia, 51 years old, was arrested by Israeli forces during their raid on Kamal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia on Friday. It is not known where he has been taken. Abu Safia, a pediatrician by training, is a prominent figure in Gaza's healthcare system. He holds a master's degree and a Palestinian board certification in pediatrics and neonatology. Also known by his nickname Abu Elias, Abu Safia was born on November 21, 1973 in the Jabalia refugee camp in the northern Gaza Strip. His family was displaced in 1948 from the Palestinian town of Hamama in the Ashkelon district. We have a video. I'm not going to watch the video now, but Israel's raid on Kamal Adwan Hospital has been condemned amid demands to release director Hussam Abu Safia, whose whereabouts are unknown. Sunday, December 70 minutes ago, Irish Foreign Minister calls for an end to violence and slaughter in Gaza. Michael Martin has reiterated calls for ceasefire in Gaza and raised deep concerns over Israel's assault on Kamal Adwan Hospital in a post on X. 34 minutes ago, Israeli military claimed to have killed 14 Palestinian fighters in North Gaza. In its latest war update, the Israeli military said it located and eliminated 14 fighters in operations in Jabalia and Beit Lahia. It added that this included 6 Hamas fighters who had directly infiltrated Israeli territory on October 7. And lastly, the last one is 1 hour ago. Israeli demonstrators gathered outside homes of government ministers. Israeli newspaper Haaretz is reporting that dozens of protesters across Israel are demonstrating in favor of a deal to secure the release of captives outside the homes of members of the coalition government. The protests are reported to be taking place across 10 locations, including outside the homes of President Isaac Herzog and Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar in Tel Aviv. President Isaac Herzog, I thought it was Benjamin Netanyahu. Maybe he's a prime minister. I don't know what's the political system in Israel. The newspaper quotes the organizers of the protests as saying, quote, Netanyahu and National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir's dark movement is abandoning the hostages in Gaza, turning the Israeli police into a militia and carrying out a judicial coup. But the Israeli public wants the hostages back and wants to live in a democracy. We came to drive away the darkness. That's it. Well, and here is the real summary. If you are just joining us 1 hour ago, the summary. If you are just joining us, here are some of the main developments of the past day. First, Gaza's government media office says a significant cold front will affect the Gaza Strip in the coming hours and days. 9 Palestinians have been killed in Israeli shelling of the Nusayrat refugee camp. 7 people have been killed when Israeli forces attacked a home in Beit Hanon. The Israeli military says its attack on Al-Wafa hospital has targeted a Hamas quote-unquote command and control center, a claim made without providing the evidence. And 4, the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate is demanding an investigation into the killing of 21-year-old Palestinian journalism student Shatta Sabak. And 5, the last one, the Israeli military says a 22-year-old soldier was killed and another seriously injured while fighting in northern Gaza. There's going to be a show here. Here is very peaceful. There's nobody's dying here. I hope Palestinians could come here, and because people saying that they cannot fly away from Palestine. That sucks.